Somebody on my phone told me to try cash stuffing, and I want you to know I sat with that phrase for a full 10 seconds before I understood it wasn't a Thanksgiving technique. Cash stuffing. It sounds like something you'd get arrested for at an airport. But no, apparently it's a budgeting trend, and half of you have already been doing it. So I did what I do. I went looking for what exactly people are stuffing and where they're stuffing it. Turns out the answer is money. Into envelopes, which, oh for goodness sakes. Hold on, Mayor, come here a second. Do you know what cash stuffing is? She said, and I quote, "Connie, that's just the envelope system Granny used, except now it has a hashtag." And once again, my sister has ruined my segment before I've even filmed it. So here's the truth. Cash stuffing is the same envelope budgeting system people have used for decades. It's the physical cash, divided into labelled envelopes for different spending categories. Well, almost Declan informed me it's now wearing a decorative binder and appearing on TikTok with a ring light. But before you write it off as Granny's trick in a new outfit, here's why it might actually work. When you spend cash, you feel it leaving. Researchers have found that less tangible payment methods, such as cards, taps, and autopay, can all lead people to spend more than they would with physical cash, because the pain of paying is quieter when there's nothing physical changing hands. With envelopes, there's a visible stopping point. When the eating out envelope is empty, the eating out envelope is empty. There's no small overdraft whispering, "It's fine, just this once." So I decided to actually test it. Not read about it, test it. Here's what I did. I took 1 week of my discretionary spending. You know what I mean. The stuff that isn't rent, isn't the electric bill, just the wandering money. Then I split it 4 ways. $120 for groceries, $70 for eating out, $50 for personal spending, $40 for a little travel fund. Add that up and it's $280 for the week, sitting in 4 labelled envelopes on my kitchen counter, like some sort of financial advent calendar. By Thursday, the eating out envelope was already looking thin. Normally I'd have just tapped my card without a second thought, but watching actual bills disappear from an actual envelope made me stop and think, do I really need this? And twice I put the sandwich back. That's the whole trick. It's not magic, it's just friction, in paper form. Now before you empty your bank account into a shoebox, let's talk about the parts nobody puts in the aesthetic videos. Cash can be lost, cash can be stolen. If somebody breaks into your house, your emergency fund should not be sitting in a drawer wearing a bow. Financial educators and banks are consistent on this point. Of course they are. Keeping meaningful amounts of cash at home carries real security risk that an insured account simply doesn't. And here's the practical problem. Online purchases don't take cash. Bills don't take cash. Autopay definitely does not take cash. So the moment your life involves the internet, which, let's be honest, all of our lives do now, this system only covers part of your spending, not all of it. And then there's the sneaky one. Borrowing from another envelope. You tell yourself it's just this once. You'll pay travel back out of groceries. Except you never do, and suddenly the whole system is just vibes. But my favorite part of this trend is the merchandise, because apparently, to save money, you must first spend money. I looked at what a proper cash stuffing starter kit deal costs. A budgeting binder, $24. A set of zipper pouches, $19. Laminated labels, $9. A gold gel pen, because regular pens are for people who don't take their envelopes seriously, $7. A tiny plastic calculator, $6. Washi tape, $5. And a sticker sheet with the word hustle on it, $4. Add that up and you have spent $74 in the name of learning to spend less money. Mir took one look at my shopping cart and said, "Connie, you're supposed to save the $70, not spend it on a folder to hold the $70. And she was infuriatingly correct. So here's what I'd actually recommend, and it's a hybrid, not a religion. Leave your fixed bills, your savings, and your emergency fund exactly where they belong, in an insured bank or credit union account. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is clear that insured accounts offer real security protections that cash at home simply cannot match. Then use physical cash only for the categories where you actually overspend. For most people, that's groceries, eating out, and maybe one fun money envelope. 3 envelopes, not 30. No binder required, though I'll admit the gold pen was satisfying. So, is cash stuffing revolutionary? No. Is it right for every dollar you own? Also no, but as a temporary guardrail for the categories that keep wandering off, it works, because it makes spending visible again. And maybe that's the actual story here. Somewhere along the way, spending stopped feeling like spending. It became a tap, a swipe, a number that changes on the screen. Cash stuffing, silly name and all, is really just an attempt to make money feel like money again. If your bank account has ever surprised you at the end of the month, tell me which category is the wandering one for you. Mine's eating out. Mayor's is, and I quote, "None of your business, Connie."